You see these Emmys? Aren't they impressive? These are just a few of the 19 Emmys I won when I was one more liberal consumer reporter.
John Stossel, consumer editor, Channel 2 News.
I criticized business, called for government regulation to protect you from deceitful ads like this one.
The world's smallest air conditioner. We tried it out in the smallest room we could find, a telephone booth. We ran the air conditioner for half an hour and watched the thermometer. It went up 2 degrees.
What a ripoff! There ought to be a law, a rule, a government regulator to stop scams like that. And sometimes politicians pass laws because of my reporting. One state created a Department of Consumer Affairs after my exposés. And I won more Emmys. I was so proud. But then I stayed on the consumer affairs beat. I watched regulators work. I watched politicians brag about laws like OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Law. They showed this chart revealing how workplace deaths dropped steadily since OSHA began. Thank goodness for government regulation. Except when we took the time to check out workplace deaths from the years before OSHA, surprise, the slope of the line was about the same. Things were getting better before government. When people are free, things get better without endless rules. As we get richer, people care more about safety. Factories learn from previous accidents, and so on. Government's like someone who jumps in front of a parade and pretends he led the parade. Free markets save more lives than government ever will. Government regulation fails and fails again. It makes everything cost more, adds red tape and legal work. But it doesn't stop the scams. There'll always be some. Despite all the new rules, crooks still push the work-at-home scams, you-have-won-a-prize scams. I reported on those 40 years ago. Regulators said, we'll fix that. But they didn't. And then I left local television to join Good Morning America. And I discovered there aren't that many really big national scams. I'd found plenty of nasty things going on in Portland, Oregon, and here in New York City. But once I was on a national stage, I found few large-scale scams because of the free market. The local cheaters didn't grow. The companies that got big and rich were the ones that served their customers pretty well. Market competition policed businesses, rewarded good ones, punished bad ones. Competition protects consumers better than government. So I really should put these Emmys in the garbage. I got these because economically ignorant people give out these awards. They love regulation and big government. I should be ashamed of these. Fortunately, I read more economics. I discovered Reason magazine. I became a libertarian. Suddenly, I saw the wonderful things that happen when government leaves us alone. Now, I should also say that libertarians don't claim that all consumer reporting's bad. It's the call for regulation that's bad. Consumer reporting itself actually helps the market work. It gives people information. So maybe I should keep some of these things. Anyway, most of you are smarter than me. You figured it out without having to do years of consumer reporting. It took me too long to understand that life is best when government backs off and allows people to do anything that's peaceful. That's our show. See you next week.